What is up, friend? Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be giving you a flip of my September pages. So if that's something you like to see, then just keep watching. All right, I'm really excited to flip through all of these pages with you all and just kind of talk through how they all turned out. I will probably put this up for my Patreon members first. So if you're not a part of my Patreon, go check it out. I upload freebies every month. I try to post there as often as I can and try to give first access to my Patreon members first for videos. And I also, like I said, upload some freebies. So if I have like some ephemera that I want to share, I'll scan that in and put it up as a freebie for my Patreon members so that they can print it out and use it in their journals. And like my monthly calendars and my calendar cards are the usual monthly freebies that I put up there. So this is how the September monthly turned out. I put a little sterling ink sticker down here just to track exercise, just as an experiment. I did like doing that. And then I used this monthly as, well, first of all, I printed out on sticker paper so I can just stick it straight down. I think this time I didn't because I ran out of sticker paper, but I did that for October. And I will track things like, yes, appointments and stuff, but like, you know, if I have a certain delivery for like Amazon Subscribe and Save, or like when I cleaned the dishwasher, just kind of things like that, monthly tasks that I want to track. I'll put that on here just because I like having it on a monthly, traditional monthly outlook. And then I have a bullet journal monthly style here on the right because I just like doing that. September highlights, so I will do like memories, gratitude, one line a day, whatever I want to write down, I'll put that there. And then my weeklies stayed the same, horizontal with to-dos and dinners, trackers. I started off with just my pen and my Pilot G2, the pink one, the metallic, and I really like how that turned out. I used my date stamp up top, some highlighters, and I usually have my to-dos on the left, notes on the right, and journaling on the bottom. I've talked about this before, but this is the only way I'm consistent with journaling is if I have my plans and my journal in the same spot. And so I've literally tried to start journaling in separate books and not in my planner, just kind of keep it separate. And I cannot, for the life of me, stick with that. And this is the only way that I am consistent with journaling. I will sometimes pre-decorate the pages, well, usually, and then I'll just go back in when I have like some downtime and feel like putting down stickers. I'll go back in and add some stickers. So I have my dailies, the 7 pages, set aside 1 page per day, and then I'll have a page for journaling. This is the September 15th through the 21st. This is where I started experimenting a little bit, tracking some different things here on the right, water, YouTube and Instagram, habit trackers, sticky notes. I like these stickers here. This is from I think a Walmart sticker book. And then, yeah, I found these stickers in my stash I got them from AliExpress, and they're just kind of like this black and white theme, and they're really pretty. So I put that down here. That's another one. This is a KTI Plans washi tape I really like. There's another one from that AliExpress stickers. They're vinyl stickers. And then I put this over. I printed this on vellum, but I found this image on Pinterest and then put it into Canva, and I have the paid Canva subscription. And then I put a background. You can't really see it, but it's like a beige checkered. Anyway, I thought it would be cute to kind of layer a vellum over my journaling just for a little bit of privacy. So I just put that in last night, and I like how this turned out. So I have that through October, and then this is the last full week of September. This is where I changed things up drastically, not with the horizontal spread, that's the same, but this was inspired by a gal on Instagram. Oh my goodness. It's not Mandy Plans. I think it's Miranda Plans. I mentioned her in the last video on my YouTube. But I love this. So much information in one page. So to-dos to buy school, habit tracker, tracking Instagram and YouTube, faith tracker, dinners, and then stats for like my weight loss and stuff. So this info, this data is from my Oura Ring. So that's what I'm doing there, and I really liked how it turned out, so I carried that over into October, which you're gonna see. But yeah, these pages are, you know, I was having kind of a rough start to this week, so that you can kind of tell there it's not really filled in a lot, but here I was feeling better. Yeah, and I created a new logo for my Instagram. I put that in there. I really liked how this turned out. This is probably my favorite page of the whole month. And I was using, right here, I was using the Pilot G2 and the 07 nib, and I like how dark and juicy it is. My Mr. Pen highlighters do not smear it. My Tombows do smear it. And then I did a little October reveal for my color scheme here. There it is. October is purple. So usually, so like I'm in my pink era, and I wanted to change it up a little bit for October, kind of get into the theme, the spooky vibe, and I thought purple would be a nice pop of color, still kind of close to pink. I can still incorporate my pinks, and it still looks good together, so we went with purple for October. You got a little sneak peek there, and then this is from Plan with B. I just printed on vellum, put him here on my journaling page. And then we get into October, so I'm debating on whether I want to show October setup in another video. I'll just show it to you now. So October, like I said, is purple theme, and I created this calendar card. I did put this up as a freebie for my Patreon members, so if you're in the paid tier, you have access to this, but there's two versions of it. It's one without the webs and one with the webs, and two different sizes. So I put that there, and I'm kind of kicking myself for doing this differently. Like, I had different October calendars here, and I have torn up these pages so bad. And I don't know why I'm trying to do something different when this has been working so well. And I put the calendar card first next to my monthly overview, and I put this next to my highlights. So it was reversed for all the other months. But I put this here because I was not about to rip up this page as well. I ripped this so bad. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, I printed this October. I did make this free for all Patreon members, whether you're free or paid tier, just this month, because I wanted everyone to have access to this. I have it in a, this is a Moleskine expanded size, or the large, I should say, Moleskine size, but it does fit the A5 Stalogy. I am taking requests for, you know, if you want it in a different size, I can, you know, do that for this month. I won't do that every month, but if you want this in like a different size, I'm happy to do a couple of different sizes. But anyway, stuck this down. It is on sticker paper. I just get like a 30 pack on Amazon, and it's super cheap, like $5, and it's matte. It's nothing special, but I do like it better than having to use glue or tape. It just feels better on the page. So anyway, this monthly overview is next to my highlights and my calendar card is next to my monthly overview. So it's switched, but I love all the purple. I love everything, so I don't think I'll mind it too much. And then this is this week. I was flipping through my old bullet journals, and I found this, that I did this in one of my weekly spreads, and I thought, oh, I'm going to do that again. So I love how this turned out, how the numbers are just bold and in your face. So if you saw my Instagram, you saw that I had the Sterling ink freebie here, which is how I tore this page up, because I had like double-sided taped it and used multiple washi tapes. I took stuff off, put it back on, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It was just a whole freaking mess. But anyway, I finally just put it in with my dailies because I wanted it in here, but it was not working for me on my highlights or monthly overview. So I should not change my monthly overviews. Please tell me, remind me. Anyway, but there's so many cute freebies out there that I want to print and support people. And it's just, I feel like I get overwhelmed with wanting to put them all in my planner and not having a place for them. Anyway, I just stuck this in with my dailies. I don't love writing on vellum. So like if the vellum is behind the page on the Stalogy paper, I don't love writing with the vellum behind it. So I taped it on the left with just washi tape. And I made a pencil board just from some cardstock paper. So I have that behind my pages. So like if I have a vellum here, I'll just put this pencil board so that I can write nicely and not have the feeling of vellum underneath, if that makes sense. And then I found a new Stalogy user on Instagram. Her handle is The Mom Planner. I love, love, love her Stalogy flip. And this is her daily layout, and I wanted to try it out. I did section off of the bottom here for journaling as usual. The only thing that's really different is I split this page in half and I put a timeline on the left. So I don't normally have a timeline on my dailies, as you know, because I don't usually feel like I need that, but it would be kind of fun to have a log of what we did that day, like a hour by hour, log of it. So this is my to-dos. I'll add in any notes because typically I'll add in thoughts here under my meal tracker. And so I have just kind of my to-dos and notes in one little section. This might not work for me, but it's fun to change it up a little bit. Tomorrow I think I'm going to do something different, and I did lay down some washi and sticker there. And then, like I said, I printed out some Pinterest images, and I got this idea from the Mom Planner, and I really liked that idea. So I found some images on Pinterest that I loved, printed them out on vellum, and I just layer them over my journal page so that there's some privacy. So I have that one, and I do have a Pinterest board labeled Stalogy, so you can get these images on my Pinterest as well if you want to print them out. They're not mine to sell. I just repinned them. So here's another one for this is the second week of, the second week? Anyway, no, first week, and then second week of the month, third week, or whatever, Halloween week. Anyway, and I think those are the ones I just printed. Yeah. I guess I need another one. Anyway, I need another vellum, but I wanted the Halloween spooky ones closer to the Halloween date. So the other ones are fallish, and then closer to Halloween, I'll make them a little more spooky. But yeah, I like how that turned out. So that's where I'm at with my planning and my planner. I absolutely love it. Like I said, purple is October's theme. We'll see if that sticks, but I do like how that is turning out. I'm like loading up my planner cover with a bunch of stickers. Everything I need to carry is just all in this Moterm cover. It's the Moterm A5 Veg Tan in Honey, and I really like it. I did change my ollie clip. It's the little changes that kind of just make you excited to be in your planner again. So, oh, and these holographic tabs are Avery tabs off Amazon. And that's pretty much it. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm really enjoying this, and I hope you enjoy seeing it. I hope you got some good ideas for your planner. Tag me on Instagram if you use my freebies or anything like that, but I'd love to see your planner as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.